Meet Esther, 74, from Nebraska. A few years ago, she struggled to carry her groceries upstairs. But today, she's stronger than ever, thanks to 5 simple tricks we'll share in this video. Stick around. The last tip changed her life, and it could change yours too. As we age, our muscles can weaken, a condition called sarcopenia. But here's the good news. You can slow it down and stay active, just like Esther. Today, we'll cover what sarcopenia is, 5 signs to watch for, 5 easy ways to stay strong, and how to support loved ones. Let's dive in. Sarcopenia is the natural loss of muscle strength and mass that comes with aging. But it doesn't have to define your golden years. Imagine a young adult's arm, firm and strong, easily lifting a 10-pound bag of groceries. Now, picture the same arm at 70. Muscles may shrink, and fat can take over, making that bag feel twice as heavy. This happens because, starting in our 40s, we lose about 1 to 2% of muscle mass each year if we don't take action. The result? Everyday tasks like climbing stairs or gardening get tougher. But here's the exciting part. You can fight back. Take Paul, 78, from Colorado. He used to tire out carrying firewood, but now he hikes 2 miles with his grandkids every weekend. How? With simple habits we'll share today. Curious how sarcopenia might affect you? Keep watching and let us know in the comments what activities you want to keep doing as you age. Wondering if sarcopenia is creeping in? Here are 5 key signs to watch for. If any sound familiar, drop a comment below. We're here to support each other in staying strong. Let's break them down. The first sign is finding everyday tasks harder than before. Maybe you used to carry a 10-pound bag of groceries from the car to your kitchen in Nebraska without a second thought. Now, it feels heavy, or you need to stop halfway. Other clues? Climbing stairs feels like a workout, or standing up from your favorite armchair takes extra effort. For example, Esther, 74, noticed she couldn't carry her laundry basket upstairs like she used to. If this sounds like you, don't worry. Our tips later will help rebuild that strength. Next, you might feel exhausted during routine activities. Picture this. You're tending your garden, pulling weeds for just 15 minutes, but your arms or legs feel drained. Or pushing a shopping cart at the grocery store leaves you winded, even though you're only halfway through your list. This isn't just normal tiredness. It's your muscles signaling they need support. Paul, 78, from Colorado, used to wash his car with ease, but now he needs brakes. If you're feeling this, let's talk about it in the comments. Another sign is trouble with balance or coordination. Maybe you're walking through a park and feel unsteady, especially on uneven ground like grass or gravel, or bending down to pick up something, like a grandchild's toy, feels risky because you're not sure you'll stay steady. You might also notice it's harder to turn quickly, like when you hear the doorbell. Grace, 80, from Texas, found she couldn't balance as well during her morning walks. This is a sign to start simple exercises we'll share soon. The fourth sign is a visible change in your body. Your arms, legs, or even abdomen might look less firm, with muscles appearing smaller or softer. You might notice more fat around your midsection or thighs, giving a less toned look. For instance, when Esther looked in the mirror, she saw her upper arms weren't as strong as they were a decade ago. This shift can make you feel frail, but the good news? You can rebuild muscle at any age with the right steps. Finally, you might notice your movements are slower or less precise. Reaching for a high shelf to grab a cereal box feels clumsy, or buttoning a shirt takes more focus than it used to. Even walking across your living room might feel less smooth, like your steps aren't as confident. Barbara, 84 from California, realized she couldn't open jars as easily as before. If this resonates, don't give up. Our free guide in the description has exercises to boost your strength and coordination. Recognize any of these signs in yourself or a loved one. You're not alone. Share which one stood out to you in the comments. It could help someone else. And if you're worried, a doctor can check your strength with simple tests, like squeezing a grip tool or standing from a chair 5 times. Stick around for our 5 easy tricks to fight sarcopenia and stay active, just like Esther and Paul. Now for the fun part. 5 simple tricks to keep your muscles strong and your spirit soaring, no matter your age. These transformed Esther's life, and they can work for you too. Grab a notebook and let's get started. Want these tips in a handy guide? Download our free Stay Strong guide in the description. First, get moving with strength exercises that fit your lifestyle. You don't need a gym. Try lifting a 1-liter water bottle, about 2 pounds, 10 times for each arm while sitting at your kitchen table. Or do chair squats. Stand up and sit down 5 times, holding onto a sturdy chair for support. Esther started with these at home and now carries her groceries with ease. Aim for 10 to 15 minutes, 3 times a week. Local community centers, like those partnered with AARP, often offer senior yoga or strength classes. Check one out in your town. Not sure where to start? Tell us in the comments what exercises you enjoy. Next, eat enough protein to rebuild your muscles. Aim for 0.5 ounces of protein per pound of body weight daily. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you need about 75 grams of protein. Think 2 eggs for breakfast, 12 grams, a 4-ounce chicken breast for lunch, 28 grams, and a yogurt smoothie with 1 ounce of walnuts for a snack, 15 grams. Paul loves his morning oatmeal with a scoop of peanut butter for an extra protein boost. Try a new recipe, like grilled fish with beans, and share your favorite protein-packed meal in the comments. If you have kidney or liver issues, check with your doctor first. Third, swap sitting for light activity to keep your muscles engaged. Walk to your mailbox, about 100 feet, twice a day, or tend your garden for 20 minutes. Pulling weeds counts. If you're in a city like Dallas, join a senior walking group at a nearby park. Even dancing to your favorite 60s hits, like Elvis or the Beatles, in your living room for 10 minutes boosts strength. Aim for 30 minutes of activity most days, even if it's broken into short bursts. Grace, 80, dances with her grandkids every Sunday, and it's her secret to staying spry. What's your favorite way to move? Let us know below. Fourth, stay hydrated to keep your muscles working their best. Dehydration can make you feel sluggish and weaken your strength. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of fluid daily, like water, herbal tea, or fruit-infused water. Try adding a slice of lemon or cucumber for flavor. Carry a 16-ounce reusable water bottle and sip it throughout the day, especially after a walk or exercise. Barbara, 84, keeps a bottle by her favorite chair to remind her to drink. If you're not a fan of plain water, what's your go-to drink? Share in the comments to inspire others. Finally, prioritize sleep, 7 to 9 hours a night, to let your muscles recover and grow. During sleep, your body repairs the tiny tears from exercise, making you stronger. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Dim the lights, read a cozy book, or listen to soft music for 15 minutes. Avoid screens an hour before bed to fall asleep faster. Paul struggled with sleep until he started a 10-minute stretching routine before bed. Now he wakes up refreshed. Trouble sleeping? Try a warm cup of chamomile tea. What's your bedtime ritual? Drop it in the comments to help our community. These 5 tricks are your ticket to staying strong. Pick one to start today and download our free guide in the description for meal plans, exercise videos, and more. It's designed for seniors, just like you. Let's keep the conversation going. What's the first trick you'll try? Host. If someone you love is showing signs of sarcopenia, like weaker muscles or low energy, you can make a huge difference. Grace, 80, from Texas, got stronger with her family's support. Let's follow her lead. Here are 5 ways to help your loved one thrive. Want to share these with family? Our free guide in the description has all the details. Encourage your loved one to stay active by joining them in fun exercises. Invite them for a 10-minute walk around the block, about 500 feet, or try a senior fitness class together at a local YMCA. If they're hesitant, make it social. Esther's daughter walks with her every Saturday, chatting about old family recipes. Even gardening together, like planting flowers for 20 minutes, counts. Offer to drive them to a class or walk in a nearby park, like Yellowstone for those near Wyoming. What activity would your loved one enjoy? Share in the comments. Help them eat muscle-building foods by cooking together. Plan a meal with 20-30 grams of protein, like a 4-ounce salmon fillet, 25 grams, with a side of lentils, 9 grams. Or whip up a smoothie with Greek yogurt, berries, and a tablespoon of almond butter, perfect for a quick snack. Barbara's son makes her a weekly batch of chicken soup with beans, and she loves it. Involve them in the kitchen. Let them chop soft veggies if they're able. Check our free guide for senior-friendly recipes. What's a dish your loved one loves? Tell us below. Sarcopenia can feel discouraging, so offer emotional support. Listen if they share frustrations, like struggling to open a jar or feeling tired. Respond with empathy. I know it's tough, but you're doing great. Let's try a new exercise together. Celebrate small wins, like when they walk an extra block. Grace's grandson cheers her on every time she finishes a walk, and it keeps her motivated. A kind word can change their day. How do you encourage your loved one? Drop a tip in the comments. Social time boosts energy and strength, so help your loved one stay engaged. Plan a coffee date at a local diner or invite friends for a game night. Try cards or checkers for fun. If they love Hannah, 80s Community Center often hosts senior socials, like book clubs or craft groups, perfect for making new friends. Paul joins his church's weekly potluck, bringing a simple dish like fruit salad. Even a 30-minute visit from a grandchild can lift their spirits. What's a fun outing your loved one enjoys? Share it below to inspire others. Take time to understand sarcopenia so you can support them better. Read up on simple tips, like those in our free guide, to learn why protein and exercise matter. When they visit their doctor, go along to ask questions like, what exercises are safe, or any diet tips. Esther's daughter learned about chair exercises and shared them with her mom, making a big difference. Stay positive. Focus on their strengths, not limitations. Want to be a better advocate? Tell us in the comments what you've learned about sarcopenia. Supporting a loved one with sarcopenia is about small, meaningful steps. Start with one of these ideas today, and grab our free guide for more ways to help. How are you helping someone stay strong? Share your story in the comments. It could inspire our community. Sarcopenia doesn't have to slow you down, or your loved ones. Start with one trick today, like a short walk or a protein-packed snack. Download our free Stay Strong guide in the description. It's got meal plans, exercises, and tips tailored for seniors. Let's build a stronger, happier you together. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and the bell icon for more tips every week. Tell us in the comments. What's one step you'll take to stay strong, or how are you supporting a loved one? Your story could change someone's life. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.